Thank you. Good to see you all for another episode of the Fallout New Vegas 100% run. Carrying on. Today we'll be dealing with the one, the only, the cannibal people. Let's go to the strip. We're going into the Ultra-Luxe. Well, the weather was a lot nicer earlier, but I suppose we can make do.
Control over the water pump around here.
I know they're cannibals. I know. But I'm sure if we just talk to them nicely, we can figure this out. There's obviously Gunderson here. I wonder, can I actually drink out of one of the places here?
Hey!
Drink out of the water out front? No. Don't think about it too much. Because now we get to go into the Ultra-Luxe.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
Gives me Bellagio vibes, almost. Sure, here you go. Why do you need my guns?
I'm afraid those are the rules. If you don't like it, you can take your business elsewhere.
The masks are creepy. Can I trouble to blow it out your ass?
How frightfully uncouth. I'm afraid I must insist you relinquish your weapons.
Attack. Looks like I'll have to kill you then now.
My deepest apologies
That's
for
all
the
good.
slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay.
Where'd you take my weapons?
They'll be handled with the utmost security in our bank.
Okay.
Adieu.
I do. Okay. Loads of white glove people. And there's obviously Gunderson. Hard hand and a gambler.
I've heard the Legion
Let's see if I can talk to Ted here. Little Brahmin.
is planning to unleash their...
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
Nope. Haven't.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
Oh, so you're a rancher.
Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that.
Why is your bodyguard allowed to have guns?
Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success. Might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice. If I'd have been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened.
Okay, you lost your son then?
My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the white glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here.
Of
Of course, if he
bar,
does
sir.
that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
Let me help you find him. Or what business did you have here?
That's between me and the White Glove Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think.
Let me help find your son then. Did you say something about a white glove?
That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this place. They're the ones dressed all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses. Some of 'em got masks, too. Real hard to trust folks like that. Couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones.
Okay. Let me help you find your son.
I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one
Beyond
good
the
eye
beef.
at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible. I'll be here.
best men against us.
No worries.
Welcome to Top Shelf. The drinks cost twice as much during happy hour, but they draw twice the attention, too.
Nothing too interesting there, and they keep saying a do. A do. Whatever.
You watch yourself around Mr. Gunderson.
Life at the
I'm
top is
sorry.
immensely
I prefer to
satisfying.
converse with interesting people.
Ooh. No need to be like that now. Okay, so. Pretty fancy looking.
Humbly at your service.
I'd like to exchange caps. Just give me 1,000.
Here's your chips.
No worries. 1,000 caps. Don't think my luck's super high right now. No, it's currently down because I'm suffering from... Wow! Withdrawals. From everything. I'm also suffering from a hoarder penalty that I sometimes forget.
I'd wager that the Army's sending elite units our way, right as we speak.
Who are you?
Good day.
I'm looking for someone. Why is everyone here dressed up? What's
Those
that
are
about?
all members of the White Glove Society. Our founder, Marjorie, gave us all a dress code. There's only one rule to it. In her words, we must dress in such a way that no one can be said to have dressed better than us. As for the masks, I'm not allowed to tell you. We're sworn to secrecy. Actually, that's not true. That's just what we're supposed to say. I think Marjorie likes them for the mystery they create, and the way they make it clear that we're different from everyone else.
Nah, they're
But
creepy
you
to me.
didn't hear that from me.
Where's your mask?
Must have forgotten to put it on. How embarrassing.
Looking for someone.
Oh, well, it's a big hotel. You should talk to Marjorie. She's in charge, and she can probably help you find anyone you might need. She usually works at the front of the Gourmand. She likes to see how people respond to it. You can get to the Gourmand from the lobby here. It's a big
Anyone
set of
else
double doors
looking
on
at
the
his-
first floor of the eastern side. Can't miss
The
it.
hand? Is that normal? That looks... Oh, they... Oh, they're gloves. They're gloves.
I've heard you have to make reservations at the Gourmand years in advance.
How may I be of service, sir?
Oh, Mortimer. Okay. Do you have anything that needs done?
No, not from the likes of you, I'm afraid. I don't think you'd have the stomach for it. Better look elsewhere.
No worries. What can you tell me about your organization?
My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special. The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are.
Are they vampires or
Not
cannibals?
everyone
I
can
can't
wear
remember.
the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving. And that's what the White Glove Society is all about.
Okay. Goodbye, Mortimer. How far am I from my next level up? Wow. Not much at all. Interesting. Good to know. Wait, what's our skills at? Haven't maxed anything out yet, but we're getting very close. But like Fallout 3. Sort of similar. So yes, man, you've decided to ignore them. Talk to Marjorie. Goodness. What on earth was that? Let's see. Before we sneak it in. There we go. Not hungry anymore. There is someone up here. So I don't know how that's gonna look.
Hey.
Best he don't die like. Am I poisoned? There's something wrong. Poison removed.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
So I was poisoned?
I'm so relaxed.
Smells so
Too
good
bad I
in
can't
here.
stay longer.
Like the air is cleaner
But who
than it
can
is
at these
outside.
prices?
Good swim. That's a bit better, isn't it? Right, rooms are that way. I don't know what's causing that. Is it the... Maybe it's Fixer. I mean to never use that again.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Okay, I can't... Like, normally I'm okay with that if there's a poison. But I'm gonna have to sort it out and speak to a doctor. Oh, I just did a big loop-de-loop.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Okay, well, withdrawals back. That's fine. I would rather the withdrawals at this point.
Welcome to the Ultra-Luxe. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
Do you work here?
I do, but one can hardly call it work. I think of myself as a caretaker rather than a common laborer. I suppose it is a labor of love if it can be called labor at all. We at the White Glove Society are all responsible for maintaining the beauty and class of the Ultra-Luxe.
All right.
And as its founder, I suppose it falls to me to decide how we go about it.
That's fair enough. I'm looking for someone who went missing here.
This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason.
What?
It's written in the charter.
Wait, what? Oh, there's cannibals then. Who did you talk about?
There was an
talk to?
investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear.
Investigating someone else. A man recently went missing.
A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms.
Any chance I could talk to the investigator?
Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here.
The White Glove Society used to eat human flesh then?
Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances. though we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now.
Wonder what they used to be called.
We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us.
It's okay, I eat people too, you can tell the truth. Okay, Ted Gunderson said he was here to talk business with you. What business?
What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock. It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy. It becomes a perfectly ordinary staple. And if the gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant.
Ooh, couldn't have
So
that.
as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider.
Fair enough. Could lie to her.
Ta-ta.
But I want to see, does the lie work? It might work.
Welcome to the Ultra-Luxe.
It's okay, I eat people too, you can tell the truth.
You disgust me. How dare you say such a filthy thing in my establishment? I ought to have you arrested. You'll kindly mind your tongue, or we shan't speak any further.
Okay, I don't need infamy, because I kind of need everyone to love me at this point, but at least you know what she could possibly say.
Things are getting stranger every day.
Oh, you know there's something behind here, like. I think they're gonna be pretty pissed at us being here. Don't know how I slipped past, but I guess my high level of sneak served me well. Oh no, this is like a wine cellar.
Watch out! Hey!
Wait a second, what happened there? As long as they don't care right now, I'm sweet. What sort of quest can we do? Because I literally... I mean, quest... I only need to get a few more kills. Okay, doctor.
Things are getting stranger every day. Hey.
There's Mortimer. Who was that other one? Feeble Will.
How may I be of service, sir?
Heard your group dines in human flesh. Marjorie said you give a free room to a private investigator.
Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation?
Hope we can help each other. Or, yes, I have critical information for him.
Good. I hope that young man gets some closure after all he's been through. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last.
Okay, no worries.
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
Members only section. Guessing we can get into that at some point.
Over here!
Someone's looking to cash their...
I knew it.
Oh, his name's Crusoe. Oh, that's the Wild Wasteland thing. Steam room 4 PM is scrolled in the back. Is everyone going to be hostile against me now?
How may I be of service, sir?
Love how that's just like totally okay. Totally. Nobody cares about the fact that some of your members just tried to kill me. And how close did they put me to leveling up 30 XP? On top of that, like, no one cares about it. They're like, oh, someone's dead.
Uh-huh.
It is what it is. I'm like 90% sure now, if you, well, 99%, if you take the cannibal perk, I think everyone's pretty chill with you about it. Like, they just welcome you with open arms here. Cattleman cowboy hat. Oh, they obviously took him when he was in here. I mean, don't sit in a steam room for over 12 hours. I think that wouldn't do you too much good. Like, be like a prune. Oh, someone scripted to come in. Who's this gonna be?
Who are you?
You first. Someone who found a matchbook.
Matchbook? What about the man I gave it to?
He's dead.
Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside.
Uh-oh.
They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake.
What are you afraid of?
Mortimer. If he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed.
So Mortimer's behind the disappearances.
Yes. The White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans. But we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately, they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel. I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate.
Ooh. What were you supposed to discuss here?
The girl, the one who disappeared. I know what happened to her.
Okay, what happened?
Because I distracted her fiancé while they took her. Well, I'm not proud of it, but I had to. They could see I was having second thoughts. Some of the White Gloves began meeting privately a while back. Started talking about how we'd lost our identity. I started attending because I thought it was about changing our politics. Then they started talking about returning to the old ways, and there was no way out. They'd kill me for the things I heard them say.
What about Ted Gunderson?
He's alive, as far as I know. They're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy.
Okay, where are they keeping Ted?
I don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it. I think some of them have stopped trusting me. But you can bet they're keeping him near the gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with fresh ingredients. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. Don't be seen, and more importantly, don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant.
Anything you can do to help me?
I could sponsor you as an honorary member. The White Gloves are always looking for people who can elevate their status. You'd certainly fit the bill with everything you've done around here. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get...
We're gonna just pretend I didn't spill my tea all over my desk and over everything. So, anyway, back to this. Where are they keeping
them? I
them?
don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it. I think some of them have stopped trusting me. But you can bet they're...
Okay, so we went through this.
At the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant.
Anything you can do to help me get in?
I could.
Wait, we went through this. There we go. It was like here.
You'll have to find some way to get inside.
No worries. Ah, so this is where we left off, right? Wouldn't they punish Mortimer?
They might, but to him, the legacy of returning to the old ways is worth his own life. I don't think he expects it, though. I don't either. Nothing is more important to the society than being on the cutting edge of New Vegas cuisine. Mortimer's idea will appeal to that need. He just has to get them over the taboo.
Fair enough. Ted's father's wealthy man with his resources, this should be easy to stop.
That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation, and it isn't for calmness and impartiality. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane Heck. The man built his empire by hiring mercenaries to drive off the competition. Lately, he's been attacking our Brahmin suppliers so he can take over their business. He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. If you give him the whole story on this, he'd be liable to raise the entire hotel. And God knows what he'd do to the rest of the Strip.
Ooh. Fair enough. How do I get in? Right, he says that. And I'm like, no worries.
Let's plan on meeting again as soon as... Wait, did you hear something? Were you followed? Damn!
There you are.
Ah!
That how you wanna...
Does he always die? I feel like Didn't see that one coming. Well, that was awfully strange. That's kind of sad that you can't save him. His death's scripted, so it's just the way it's gonna go. Finally fixed my entire setup after that ordeal of the spillage. Serve me to have my phone near me with a loud ding while recording. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Oh, did want to say that we are completing technically 2 quests side by side, Feeble Will and Beyond the Beef. Beyond the Beef has like 4 ways you can complete it, but there's no like real unique dialogue as such, or items or anything. It's really just let's complete the quest. But I am going to do it two different ways to cover like the major ways that you can do it. So
tell me good news.
He's been kidnapped. He's here in the hotel.
He's here? Bless you. I thought he was a goner for sure. Listen, you do what you gotta do to find him. I'd send my men with you, but I'm worried they'd kill Ted if we got close. Reckon you might need one of these. Take it. Just don't wave it around here where they might take it from you.
Things are getting stranger every day.
He give me a weapon. I've actually quite a few weapons on me. Right, this is the guns blazing route. Because they've given us no choice. We must save Ted. There's only one way to do it.
How do you fare?
Keeping.
Elevator down. Let's see. Ah, no, he's got to go.
You, what do you think you're doing?
Mortimer sent me to move the kid. Thinks one of his own might betray him.
First he's too trusting, now he doesn't trust any of us. It addles the senses. I suppose caution is the desirable course at this point. It's all of our necks if something goes afoul.
That was close. Huh. Thought he'd be in here. So you can see you can drug the wine at the banquet, find a sponsor to help you join the White Glove Society, and get Ted back, or get rid of Philippe and cook for the banquet using his recipe for human flesh. Don't know why you would want to do that one.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work.
Who do you think you are?
Who the fuck do you think I am? I'm the fucking god of New Vegas Brahmin fusion cuisine, that's who. No, that doesn't even give me the credit I deserve. I fucking invented edible food. Do you like eating? Good. You owe me your entire goddamn garbage existence.
Alright, okay. I think you have me confused. I'll go back to my job.
Don't make eye contact with me. Look at the floor and get back to work.
Alright. Let's see how this goes. Oh. Not my best showing of the hacker. box will do.
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me.
Calm down, I've come to get you out of here.
My daddy sent you? God damn it, I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them.
No time to explain, we have to go now.
Alright, fine. I'm right behind you.
You get back here with our dinner. Over here!
Philippe's recipe.
Aha! You like that?
Glad that's over.
Found you. I've got one.
Whoa!
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Had enough?
You like that?
Oh no!
Damn. Damn. You like that?
What do you need?
In the midst of all this. Heard your group dines in human flesh?
Ah, yes. I've heard that one too. Jealous people say such nasty things. I feel sorry for them.
So it's not true?
I can assure you that the only thing the White Glove Society is guilty of is preparing the tastiest cuisine you'll ever sample. That is, of course, if you can afford it.
Well, you see. Fair enough. Told I need a sponsor.
You'll have to look elsewhere, I'm afraid. The whole idea of joining the White Glove Society is pure hogwash. You're either in it or you're not. There's no joining. This honorary member nonsense is just something Marjorie contrived because she's so preoccupied with image. But it's only a fad. Once it blows over, the riffraff we've temporarily inducted will be shown the door. So I wouldn't hold out hope if I were you.
No worries, Mom.
Come on. Had enough?
Had enough?
Had enough?
Right, I want to get involved here.
Had enough?
Had enough?
Murderer! No!
Damn. I'm hit.
Oh, this was the banquet room. Oh. We messed up. We went the wrong way there.
I'm out of here. Whoa!
Gonna say, you gonna do something about it? So, two things here. Number one,
Hello. Whoa!
I'm gonna save it again. And then I'm gonna do two things. Number one.
Tell me good news.
Help!
What's gonna happen here?
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
You got me my boy back. I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this. I want to skin their hides myself.
Don't know who it was. It was Mortimer, one of the White Gloves. You can blame the White Gloves. They're all cannibals.
Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Ted Gunderson long as they live. Hell, I'll put me together a damn blockade. Hit 'em where it hurts. They control the food, Well, there ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town. It's a goddamn monument to inhumanity. Let 'em starve. Biggest favor anyone's ever done this hellhole.
That's just what they'd want. You'd be driving the city to eat each other.
I don't like this place. Whole strip, really.
I got
Ever since I got
fame.
here, the
Okay.
stink of it has flooded my nostrils. But you got a point. They're already hell-bent on depravity here. All I'd be doing is helping them along. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
Over here!
Oh.
Had enough? I've got one. Hey!
Okay, now the whole point of that... Thankfully no one's run out at me.
Serving up some hurt.
Was just to talk to these two. Oh no. I forgot. So it turns out they actually leave.
Hey there! Found you.
Over here.
Firing dry here.
Come on.
Let's start this.
Oh, here, does Ted Gunderson actually have anything on him?
I'm hit.
Come on.
I'm out of here.
Weird that it won't actually show me.
Let's kick this in gear.
Let's look at these two out of my way.
Howdy. Good seeing you again.
They're dead. You don't have to worry about them.
Yeehaw! Now that's something I thought I'd never hear. All right. I'm gonna get Ethel far away from this damn city and head back home. There's a worthy life waiting for us there.
Why was he such a threat?
People like Heck are rotten, kid. Plenty of them in the wasteland. They'll shoot you, kidnap your family, or drive NCR troops through your lands. Whatever it takes to step over us honest folk is good enough in their book. Heck has bought NCR senators left and right, and then is even worse.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so he's away. That's all sorted, which is good. Oh. For the most part. Tree Mortal, back to this one. So this is us on our little
Did you know the strip's all stirred up
excursion. Which is certainly one way you could word it. Now, what I want to do is find a sponsor so I can walk about here freely. It would certainly fix a few of my problems.
You look like you'd be more at home at one of the...
Being cheeky to me? No, no, no. Not how this works. A little drunken soldier wandering about. Yeah, baby. Vegas is good.
Hello.
Howdy. Good seeing you again.
I want to talk to you about our deal. He's looking for his disappeared son.
Oh, be damned. You mean the young Gunderson? That's a shaved tail if I ever saw one. He's got less sense than a Brahmin at a crossroads. I'd not be one to complain if he got lost for good, kid. If it makes Heck suffer, then I'm all for it.
I want to know that he's barely protected right now. Vengeance will only lead to more innocent deaths.
Kid, look around you. There's poison and death everywhere. And people like Heck are responsible for the misery we suffer. What right do they have to continue with their mischief and killing, huh?
You're just giving them the excuse they need.
Hell, a good thrashing is what I want to give them. But I see your point, kid. Things will never change without us good folks. All right. I'm gonna get Ethel far away from this damn city and head back home. There's a worthy life waiting for us there. Thanks for your help, kid. So long.
Well, the good news about this,
Sorry, but I don't have time to talk right now.
gives you more XP that way, which I think's a win. Okay, back into the Cannibal Ultra-Luxe.
Beg your pardon, but could I...
Yeah, there you go. Get time talks to some
cons
people.
got cornered in the ruins of Boulder City.
I'm still gonna save save Ted, but it just will require a little bit, few other things we've got to do. But the Cannibal perk, it makes things a lot easier, but we don't want easier. We want the damn hardest way about it.
Welcome to the Ultra-Luxe.
Wanna join?
Why, yes, of course. The White Glove Society is the most exclusive club in all of New Vegas. Perhaps the entire world. It's only natural that you'd need a sponsor from within the club who can vouch for your good name. Originally, we didn't allow anyone else in, you see. Founding members only. We thought exclusivity would make us the envy of everyone who's anyone. And it has. But then I had the idea to allow honorary members. Lower in status, naturally, but it just makes people want to be us even more. And the right people could certainly do wonders for our image. Celebrities, philanthropists. We want only the very best. And you most certainly fit the bill. Given your deeds on the Strip alone, I can safely say that you would be a prized addition to our
because we're obviously
ranks.
like idolized.
You have my full support, and you are welcome to join us at our nightly banquets in our special section of the Gourmand. I hope to see you there.
I don't actually think she eats. No, she doesn't eat anyone. Still says that I shouldn't go behind there.
You look positively famished.
Okay. Now that I'm a member, I wonder, can I get an easier conversation with Mortimer about this problem that we're currently dealing with? What's my current quest for this? Drug the wine, get rid of the cook, find a way to access. Well, yeah, we've got that. That bit is done and dusted. Okay, so now that I'm a member, I can go in here, right? Ah, right. This is making so much more sense now.
Word has it you were spotted entering the Lucky 38. However did you get
You
on
mustn't
that
ask why we wear our masks. We are forbidden to speak of it.
What's in here? More stuff to steal. That's about it, though. Into the kitchen. So I can talk to Philippe if I want. Or it says I can drug the wine. What's drugging the wine look like? I must see what the wine drugging thing looks like.
You. What do you think you're doing?
Lie. Water me and burst. They sent me down to survey the damage.
Curse it all. Your timing couldn't be more atrocious. Just make it quick, all right?
No worries. Spike it with a sedative.
How may I assist?
Wine is ready.
But no one is in their chairs yet. Surely we should wait until 7 when the dinner guests arrive. I'll be ready when you need me. How may I assist? Right away.
So I did just have to wait. Okay.
sooner you find
Don't mind
yourself
trailblazing as
elsewhere,
long as we
the
got the
better.
ammo. And whiskey.
Now what happens? Is Mortimer amongst them? Ah, it was just distracting people. And then you would rescue and bring him up, and that'd be no problem. Right, let's try this one.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling?
Okay. Who do you think you are?
Who do... No, no. Do you like eating?
You'd be feeding the birds.
I'll carve... Over here! Had enough?
Alright, what weapon can I hit him with?
Keeping quiet.
Let's see his recipe. There's a stack of handwritten recipes, obviously experimental, with many sections crossed out, notes scribbled in the margins. The one that seems to have gone through the most revision is called Sweet Veal. However, it indicates a desire to make it taste not like veal, but human flesh. So I've got to cook it somehow. But how? A survival of 75 is or higher, or intelligence is 6. Right, well the good news is I'm pretty sure I'm close to one of them. Yeah, I'm just losing some stuff. Guess some fixer would sort me out. Improvise a meal of imitation human flesh, or cook it. Oh no, well, both works. Is that what fixer does, do you? And remind me never to use it again.
How may I?
Time to serve.
But how may I sit?
Time to serve.
Caravan of 2 now.
I don't know what this does. Okay, so I would have had there been in disguise. Oh, no, he's still there. Sneak on out of here. To the members only section. There he is.
Hello there.
What do you need?
What do you need?
What's happening? Are they all looking at me?
Greetings.
Okay, apparently he's meant...
What do you need?
To get up and make a speech. Speech.
Hello there.
Maybe it's because I waited.
How do you fare?
Hello there.
Salutations.
How do you fare?
Eat it. Nah.
How do you fare?
How do you fare?
Little buggy? No, couldn't be buggy. Maybe I just messed up.
Salutations.
I kind of want to see the speech. Wait a second. I've just got a key.
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards.
I'll make sure you don't live to tell him.
Hey!
Mortimer, you have a couple of minutes here to talk, otherwise I'm gonna kill you. I need to keep remembering to use that elevator. Maybe it's because I waited an hour. It might have been up. We'll go down the other route, see if we can make Ted a little angry. Be cool to see. I just want to see the speech, and then I want to see what happens when you side with Mortimer. They're like the two endings I want to see. And I would like whatever one gets me, you know, reputation with these people.
Things are getting stranger every day.
Tell me good news.
Ted's dead.
Confound it. I knew I should have stayed with him. Ted, I'm so sorry, boy. I demand to know who did this.
Mortimer.
Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business. Hell, they control the... It's a...
Sounds like a fantastic idea.
Sometimes I got me so many ideas, it's a wonder they don't all just burst out of my head. This town's headed to perdition anyway. I'm just giving them a little push. All right. Well, I promise. Try not...
Wait, how long is that? Can I speak to Mortimer now? Does it matter? Does he make the speech still? See, because this has like 4 different options on top of like 3 other variations, it would be very difficult to spot everything.
You double-crossing snake? I have nothing to say to someone so lowly and ill-mannered.
Okay, well, I encouraged everyone to attack me. That's good. Apparently I can be nice to this person.
Why are you standing still? Don't... I thought I told you to get lost.
I'm here to talk business, interest in putting out a cookbook. Your predisposition towards anger suggests unresolved issues in your past. Oh.
What kind of harebrained fucking psychobabble bullshit is that? I yell at people because I like yelling at people, and because they fucking deserve it. Not because Mumsy and Daddykins didn't hug me enough.
You may be projecting. Tell me more about your parents.
Oh, I see how it is. You think because my father walked out on us when I was 5, now I have to yell at people. Or because my mother was a deranged chem fiend who regularly brought strange men home who told me to call them uncle. Or because my sisters would lock me in a shipping crate when they didn't want me around. And my brother... God, I'd forgotten about that. How could they do that to me? I can't stay here. I need to be alone.
What about the banquet?
Forget about the fucking banquet. You know what? You can do it. You be the star chef. Take my recipes. It won't fill the hole, though. Just remember that. You'll always feel empty.
Good God. Okay, let's try this, but smarter this time. Mentats.
holding my breath.
How may I... But... How may I... At once.
Right, now, let's save it, because if he does attack me, I do want to point out something.
You, what do you think you're...
Lie to him.
First he's too...
Feels good not to have to drag a Brahmin train across the Mojave.
Because surely, because Philippe gave me the ability to do this. And he's got it. He's walking away with it. Oh, this might get me the scripted event. Woohoo! Let's follow. I just want to hear Mortimer's speech, and then we'll do the one where we actually side with Mortimer. That's probably the best white glove outcome. I don't have a cannibal perk, so I don't know how that's gonna work. How far away am I from... I think I'm like massive amounts. Yeah, I'm like 3,000 XP away, so... Be waiting a while. Be waiting a while. I suppose I could leave it unresolved, but there is another way to do it without the cannibal perk. And the cannibal perk's technically the most common one. Although, I say most common as if a lot of people pick the cannibal perk. It's not the most common pick for a perk, that's for sure. I find it rather distasteful myself.
How do you fare?
What is happening here? Why are you walking about with a cane? Or who are you? I feel you're the problem.
You mustn't ask why we wear our masks.
Oh, you're a bouncer.
You're
Never
forbidden
mind.
to speak of it.
Our
How do you
executive
fare?
chef Philippe is the toast of New Vegas. His Brahmin Wellington is absolutely sublime. Marjorie has done a remarkable job managing the restoration of this place, wouldn't you agree?
Definitely bugged out or something.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Something has went a little awry here.
Salutations.
What is going on? Oh. I'm the silly one.
Salutations.
I do have to get Ted. Oops. Oopsies. Right. So, hopefully this doesn't break the quest. Right, so go straight in, say no time to explain.
My daddy's gonna kill all...
Calm down, here to get you out of here.
My daddy sent you? God damn it. Who did this to me anyway?
No time to explain.
Alright, fine. I'm right behind...
Right, let's go. Ah!
I know I'm not the scheduled speaker, but I have a few words, if I may. There was a time, not so long ago, when we were bound together not as members, but as family, as a clan. And when Mr. House came to us with his proposal, we accepted, knowing we stood to gain much. Little did we know how much we'd lose in the process. As a society, we've endeavored to sample the finest food and drink the world has to offer. But we are living a lie.
Greetings.
There is a meat sweeter than the most corn-fed livestock. Most of you have tasted it. All of you have coveted it. Among us, it is a crime to discuss a return to the old ways that unified our people. Tonight, that all changes. The taboo ends. Let me finish, Marjorie. You don't know it yet, but you are all now guilty of a greater crime. One that ordinarily bears the harshest of punishments. Surely that you are all guilty warrants not only universal amnesty, but also a renewed discussion. For our society to be truly elite, we must dine on the most delicious, the most exclusive food known to us. And tonight, for the first time as a society, you are sampling that very dish, The meat we are forbidden to taste, the way it was meant to be eaten. Fellow members of the White Glove Society, bon appetit. What the... Who is this trespasser?
Loudly. Bad news, Mortimer. No one's eating the boy you kidnapped tonight.
What are you... Why is he there? Who are we eating right now?
You all heard his confession. The punishment for cannibalism is death. Secret recipe. It isn't human, though. I can tell you that.
No! These are lies. I never kidnapped anyone. And even if I did, there's no harm done. He's alive, after all.
Too late. You already said too much.
You're all hypocrites. How can you claim to be connoisseurs yet deny yourselves the greatest of all meats? I am ashamed to have once called everyone here family. This isn't over, though. I'll begin anew. The White Glove Society will never achieve the greatness of my new order. You'll all hear from me again.
Now, it would be so cool if we seen him in the TV show. Let's bring Ted out.
I'd wager that the army's sending elite units our way, right as we speak.
You can also frame Hack Gunderson, and that essentially just go up to the penthouse, you get a wee bit of blood, and doesn't have too much in the way of unique dialogue. Mainly gets really pissed. A Securitron comes in and blows his brains out. That's not the ending we're going for, though.
Tell me good news.
Oh.
Reckon you...
Wait, how long?
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
Quit your hollering.
You got me my boy back. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible.
It was Mortimer. He was the one. He's a cannibal.
Well, that does it.
Oh, right. It's the same one.
This... All right. Well...
Beyond the Beef done once again. Nah, that's... None of those are the ones I want to do. No. We've got another one. See, I went through with all that. I want to check this one out again. Okay, so I got Ted here and sneaked through. I actually meant to unpause it, but literally just sneaked past the guard and went the other way. So I'm going to return him to his dad, and then I'm going to speak to Mortimer to see if I can kickstart the substitution. At this rate, I may as well also frame Hack Gunderson. I might end up doing that. We'll see.
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
You got me my boy.
Don't know.
Confound it. I just don't know how I'm supposed to sleep knowing whoever done this got away. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while.
So Beyond the Beef. Wait, who idolizes me? Not the White Gloves. I'm idolized? What? Does Mortimer talk to me now?
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
Where's Mortimer? Did he go back in here?
Our guys put them on a...
To eat at the gourmand. Marjorie has done a remarkable job managing the restoration of this place, wouldn't you agree?
Right, okay. So, clearly I might have to reload a wee bit further back to get that option. Let's see. Wow, I have to go like nearly 2 hours back. Back to this bit. Damn! Alright, so we're back. I'm assuming I can go speak to Mortimer and change things up a bit.
How may I be of service, sir?
Okay, private room to investigator.
Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the
Right, we've done this. I just want Just need to speak to him.
Of course. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. I hope...
Right, where did he say?
If you head back... Ah.
Ooh. Oh, there we go. We've got it. Lie. I know. I too know what it feels, the odd craving. How can I support your cause?
Good. And you know what it is to be discreet in matters of nutrition. Perhaps you can help me.
Haha.
I'm in a bind. I've been planning an exquisite society dinner, but there's a bit of a problem with the main course. He's got a powerful and temperamental father.
Okay, we've got it. Main course is a person?
Yes. The wrong person. We scouted the right one for weeks. The heir to a mercantile empire. Sort of a black sheep. He cut ties with his family and left their estate to wander. He was ideal, corn-fed and well-to-do, but no one to miss him if he were to disappear. Unfortunately, the trap my subordinates set for him failed, and as he escaped, he saw their faces. Now he's wary.
Okay, what did you do?
I asked for a last-minute replacement, and they stole the son of the most dangerous Brahmin baron in New Vegas while he stayed at this very hotel.
Oh, this makes
Needless
sense.
to say, this could be a disaster if things aren't put back the way they should be. And I still need somebody reputable to serve for dinner. Strictly speaking, we're no longer allowed to eat people. But I'm hoping the right person and preparation might sway Marjorie to see things my way.
Fair enough. Tell me what I need to do.
I need a replacement. And I need the boy taken care of. The replacement must be healthy and well-bred. One can't very well make steak from gristle. With so little time, we'll have to go after our original choice, Carlisle St. Clair. He lives in a shack north of here. For freshness, we need him alive. If you could send him here or knock him out with this and drag him into the dumpster next to his house, we can do the rest.
No worries. What about the boy you kidnapped?
Ted Gunderson is his name. It would be simplest if we could convince him this was all an unfortunate misunderstanding. But if he won't listen, we can't very well let him go. He'll have to be slaughtered and served. Then we wouldn't need the replacement. But you would need to deal with his father, Heck. Perhaps if you could smear some of Ted's blood around his father's hotel room, you could frame him.
Okay. Couldn't Heck just claim intruders killed his son? Lie, I'll do it. Where can I find him? Can't get away with this. Attack him. Hushed, would my companion here make a suitable replacement? I'm not gonna do that. No. No. I'll do it.
Splendid, splendid. The boy is being held in the kitchen beneath the gourmand. Here are some keys that will allow you access to him. The elder Gunderson is staying in our penthouse. I understand he's hired security, so be careful if you go up there. And our Mr. St. Clair resides to the north. He rarely strays far from his house, and he's surrounded it with booby traps.
No worries. Couldn't he claim intruders killed his son?
No. Everyone he meets, he tells the same story. That his son disappeared from the casino, not from his room. He'll look guilty.
Ooh.
Indeed.
Righty.
I'd wager that the army's
We know what we need to do now, and we'll save it, because that's... Have we done Feeble Will?
sending a
Is that a quest that... Maybe haven't done Feeble Will yet. I need to make sure. Yeah, Feeble Will's not
units our
done.
way, right as we speak.
Right, because we need to do that before... Well... Yeah, we've got to do it one way or another here. So let's run out. And I'll do Feeble Will. Because... Tell yes man... No, Beyond the Beef. Talk to Ted. I can resolve the Ted thing pretty easily. And I think I can get the replacement pretty easily. But I do want to frame your man first.
Howdy.
Okay, I want to talk about our deal. He's disappeared. We went through this. Vengeance will lead to more deaths. And then give him the speech. That's done. That gives us the rank up that we need. That we already had. I know it's going in circles. Well, not really. Just trying to complete... Pretty sure I had this like near perfect mathematically. But hey, we'll run with it. The only thing we won't get is the cannibalism dialogue, but that doesn't matter too much because a lot of people do it all the time. But we are going to do like the, you know, the cannibalism would have just been dialogue that would have led to the same outcome we're going to have anyway, but I'm going to show you what happens if you frame Ted. Or you frame Heck. Which I'm pretty sure I can do here. I'll save it once I get to him. I didn't think this quest would be so intricate. Like, this is not even a very large hotel. There's literally only like 3 sections. The rooms, bathhouse. Okay, well there's here, the casino, and the kitchen. Right. Well, at least I can wander in. No one's going to care. You're not going to care, right?
The torching is Philippe's idea. Brilliant,
You. What do you think you're doing?
Mortimer wants to release the kid if he'll cooperate. I'm the negotiator.
Yes. He was none too pleased when he discovered who he took. The boy is in the freezer, back through the kitchen.
No worries, man. No worries. Well, we poisoned the wine. We cooked the meal ourselves. We exposed Mortimer. We got every ending imaginable for this. Which is brilliant. Philippe isn't here because we obviously don't have the replacement yet. I've got the key.
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me.
Calm down. I've come to get you out of here.
My daddy sent you? God damn it. I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? Who did this?
Okay. Your dad's powerful. Someone wants him to feud with the White Glove Society. Do you know what? I'll go with that one.
My daddy's got a lot of enemies. It don't make no sense that the White Pants Society would kidnap me. He's here to do business with them. Well, you got a point. But if you don't know who it is, my daddy's gonna be awful mad he ain't got anyone to shoot over this. Alright, let's get out of here. Come on, move it.
Okay, what's this? Is this the one? Yeah, well, I need to kill him. He needs to die just for this bit.
You like that?
Serving up some hurt.
Okay, we killed him there, but obviously we're not going to go off that one yet. Samples off his corpse. To frame him, distribute the samples around his bed and sink in the Ultra-Luxe. No one's going to bother me in doing this. Penthouse is easy to get to. May have to kill his guards, but I don't actually think that bit's going to matter. Where's the door to the penthouse? Oh, the penthouse must be behind this, isn't it? Yes. How do we sneak around here? Somehow they didn't notice me. It's kind of wild. They just didn't notice me. And in the sink. Actually get out of here. This might actually have worked. Wow. Oh, the dog. Oh, Rex. He almost caused us a bit of bother there. Woo. Right.
Good day.
And Chelsea doesn't actually die in this outcome. That's kind of good.
Hello.
I say good as if it's not like, it's not super consequential at the end of the day. Let's go grab a Skirtron. Hey there.
Greetings, citizen.
I heard signs of a struggle in the Ultra-Luxe penthouse.
You've done the right thing, citizen. Reporting struggles, scuffles, and tussles is the civic duty of every man, woman, and child. Thanks to you, we can all sleep in our beds a little sounder, knowing that swift justice awaits those who take moral shortcuts for personal gain. Rest assured, I will apprehend the perpetrator and see him or her punished, even though in some ways, evil is its own punishment.
What's gonna happen here? Let's have a little look.
Beg your pardon, but could...
Yeah, there you go.
Ted Gunderson, you're under arrest for the murder of Ted Gunderson.
What in blazes? That's my son you're talking about. He ain't dead. I'm looking for him.
It is my duty to inform you that murder is a serious crime. As a murderer, you should be feeling emotions such as guilt, sorrow, and shame. If not, you may wish to consult a mental health professional.
Where's my son? What'd you do with my boy?
I hope this experience has taught you an important lesson about the
He said lecturing him.
You can't do this to me. This is a mistake.
Dead or alive,
The guys put the
you're
monorail
coming
back to
with
work.
me.
The hell I will.
Stand back, citizens. Deceased bodies are a known
Units are on
source
the
of
way to
illness
support our armies.
and a potential tribune.
Is his thing well-heeled gambler suit? Yeah, it's some of the ones people walk around with. It's awesome. Mortimer will be happy with this. It's not going to be the way it's going to end, but, you know, he'll be pretty happy with me. Let's get his dialogue for this, and then we can do the real ending.
Good day. Any word as to our arrangement?
I framed him, sent a Skirtron to arrest him.
So the Baron has slaughtered his last Brahmin. How delightful. He was a pox on our business. He would have driven the price of beef down to the point where any poor wretch could afford it. Can you imagine? But now we can price it even higher. Create a new luxury market. Not for you, of course. You'll get a special discount.
Did you succeed in turning the white glove back to cannibalism?
We'll know after tonight's banquet at 7 o'clock. I'll only be telling everyone what they've eaten after they've eaten it. That way, they will all have crossed the same silly taboo. They'll have to reconsider it, even Marjorie. It's all image with her anyway. She just needs to realize the only difference between savage and sophisticated is the proper seasoning.
Alright, so, idolized. But again, back to this. We're going to get Ted out. Come with me, Ted. All I have to do is take him back, lie to his father. That'll get me fame with the White Glove Society. And we'll be leaving this place having fully completed it. We'll have all access to the place if we ever wanted to come back, I presume. And no one's going to bother me or care. And the cannibals are happy. But I do want to go and get Sinclair. That's what I want to do.
Things are getting stranger every day.
Hope you enjoyed the thoroughness of this episode. It took way long. Like, not only did this take a while to do, to figure out, I encountered a couple of bugs. There's nothing normal there, or nothing unusual about that. The main problem was me spilling, like, my tea or my coffee, whatever it was, all over my desk. That was grim.
Evening.
Oh, there he is. About to say. There you go, Mr. Gunderson, sir. My boy!
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
You got me my boy back. I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm.
Lie. I don't know. I just found him.
Confound it. I just don't know how I'm supposed to sleep knowing whoever done this got away. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
Idolized right away. Didn't even need to feed anyone to them. Just lie to them. That should be easy. Carlisle is up there. Mole Rat Ranch is the closest thing. Let's go.
And then fights.
This is the one with a female Brahmin. Let's just wait the daytime. Alright. It's still raining. Reminds me more like the weather at home. It's in Carlisle's house. Fun fact, one of the first unmarked locations I ever did on the channel, and it was for New Vegas. The video was long gone. I took it down after filming a replacement that actually, again, needs replaced. But the house is way over at the back here. I always wondered why that... See, it's funny, I did the video without doing Beyond the Beef before. So I didn't actually know why the house was important. Seems like a slight over... You know, a slight overlook. But... apparently it's booby trapped. I don't see any booby traps. Let's see this dude.
Keep your distance. Who are you and what do you want?
Just here to talk. Your head tilting, you okay?
It's been stiff lately. Since I was attacked, I've been afraid to sleep in my bed. I know, it's irrational. Now I can't hardly sleep at all. I just nod off from time to time. I'm so tired.
Strike, maybe my weak and flimsy hands can massage that out for you. Sleeper hold. Try breathing deeply and then blowing on your thumb. Did you know there's a nerve in your neck that helps you sleep?
Ouch! What the hell? I don't think that did any...
Alright, see. Wait, how long? Oh, yeah, there's the dumpster. Booby trapped? Don't look very booby trapped to me. Nothing here. Is there anything here? It's all empty. Nope. Back to the strip.
Move along.
Can't wait to see this in this season 2. Will it be ruined? Will it not be ruined? Though it does look from the leaks we've been seeing that there's some sort of Caesar's Palace, which I'm really surprised they didn't add before. Like, haven't been to the strip. I'm assuming that the Tops is kind of like the Flamingo. The Ultra-Luxe is definitely based off the Bellagio, if I had to pick one. The Stratosphere down at the end is the Lucky 38. Gomorrah, Gomorrah's the only one I can't really I can't really imagine what the Gomorrah would be. Maybe like the Mandalay Bay or something? The Ultra-Luxe, sorry,
could I trouble you?
I should mention, is kind of like, it's the Bellagio mixed with the Luxor. Because it looks like the Bellagio. But Ultra-Luxe, you know, kind of gives the Luxor sort of vibe as well. So, you know. There's Mortimer. There he is.
Any word as to our arrangement?
I trapped him, got him outside the house.
Just as I asked. What a magnificent relief. By now, barring any more bungling, my underlings should have him on his way here. You have done very well in keeping this business low-key.
Nice.
I appreciate your discretion. I'll be sure to drop your name during our functions. I hope you understand what a tremendous boon this will be to your standing in society.
Did you succeed?
We'll know after tonight's banquet at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, we went through all this. No worries.
Good day. Ah, you're back.
Did you succeed?
I certainly did. Philippe created an extraordinary amuse-bouche from the flesh of the late Mr. St. Clair. Everyone at the banquet loved it. I told them what it was, and the room was quiet for a moment, but then we all had a hearty laugh.
What's next now?
Now that it's been accepted, it will become a regular course for us. It's a new and exciting frontier for our chef. I've never seen him so cheerful.
That is... Will you serve human flesh?
Oh, I very much doubt that. What fun would it be if everyone could have it? Then again, I wouldn't be surprised if our chef used it here and there as a secret ingredient to make his dishes really come alive.
Right. Well, that's that. That's probably the best way to do it. Because then, you know, we're 100% with the White Glove Society. Everyone's idolized me, except I'm pretty sure the ones that I had to kill don't like me too much. Idolized. Thug, but they did idolize me at one point. Idolized. The only one that's not is the Brotherhood of Steel. There's only one way to get them to idolize you. And I'll show you later on. But it seems everyone else is happy, bar the Powder Gangers.
You done right.
You know, if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago.
Ooh, don't make me wish that I had fed you to them. Put a spell on you. Tell Ambassador Crockett. Things go boom. Well, that's certainly... I think that's nearly everything done. We'll be moving on to DLCs pretty soon. As I said, I was thinking of doing Honest Hearts, but now I'm kind of thinking Sierra Madre. Or Dead Money. So, I'll have to figure that one out. Well, a beautiful sunset over the city of Vegas. New Vegas, that is. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.